Gotta be on.
Hello and welcome to the Friday store tour here at Atlanta Brick Co. I am Daniel and I'll be showing you all around today as Ella is out for the rest of the week. So I will be taking you all around the world's largest building brick toy store, showing off everything that we've got here. If there's anything that you all are interested in seeing, learning about, knowing the prices of, random questions for us, feel free to drop them in the chat and we will take a look. Let's see. We got Rob Claxton in the chat. How's it going, Rob? Am I going to see you at Brick Fair, Virginia this year? We got Cross Airborne Customs. Wants to see some brick-built lightsabers for sure. For sure. We can go take a look at that. We'll head back over to our little Bricker Builds display. Take a look at some lightsabers. Lemur Bricks is also joining us, looking for some Ninjago and Monkey Kid. We can certainly check those out as well. Let's see. Here are some brick-built lightsabers for you, Cross Airborne. We got Kenobi's saber right now. We got Kylo's saber. Wise Master's saber. That's Yoda's, I believe. Let's see. What else? We got the dark saber back here. Looks like we got a couple of those. Let me know if you want to know the prices of any of those specifically. Sometimes the tags are a little hard to read on the stream, I know. All right, so let's see. Specifically Wise Master. All right, let's see. The Wise Master's lightsaber, I think since it's a little smaller than the other ones, is only 120. Whereas some of the other ones are more like 180, 190, that kind of range. Oops. Why did that come up? Hold on. Hold the phone. Why does it say the live stream has ended? What did you do?
It's not ended. No, it thing went out.
What did you
I
do?
think it's still here.
Come on, Joe.
No, this computer crashed as soon as you walked away.
Of course it did. Go back out here. All right, there we go, and we're back. Joe messed with something on the computer that was running it. I don't know. We'll blame Joe. Welcome back. All right, so yes, the Wise Master lightsaber was 120, I believe I said. All right, let's go check on Ninjago and Monkey Kid for Lemur Bricks. Was next up. Hey, Fries, welcome in. Welcome into our Friday store tour with Daniel here at Atlanta Brick Co. We are looking all around at all the different cool Lego products that we have. So if there's anything specific that you're looking for, any sets, any minifigures, any parts, if you have any random questions for us about your store, we can certainly help you answer those. So feel free to drop them in the chat and we will help you out. Taking a look at some Ninjago right now for Lemur Bricks. We're about to check out some Monkey Kid too, yeah. Did we get some new stuff in? I really like this one. This is awesome.
Yeah, we did.
Dragon Energy Course Temple. Garrett, show what do we got here? Garrett's our Monkey Kid expert.
A brand new Monkey Kid set in today, right here.
Just freshly traded in.
Freshly traded in the Monkey Kid blister pack.
Yeah.
You get RC MK,
Nice.
RC Bob,
Nice.
and just a normal
I
man.
remember buying one of these when they came out. I don't know why.
I like the racer suits. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. See what else we got. We got Pigsy's Noodle Tank, Pigsy's Food Truck, Red Sun's Inferno Truck, Monkey Kid's Galactic Explorer, the Mooncake Factory. I feel like this is one you just don't see very often. I don't know why. Oh, look, there's another one of those Monkey Kid minifig packs right over here too.
Tell me why Chongo has only ever come in this set, and she's shown up in like 3 or 4 episodes.
Sad. That's a cool hairpiece there.
Really cool. They used it on Ninjago. What's her name? Wildfire.
Oh yeah.
I don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she uses that same hairpiece but in red. It's really cool.
All right. Here we'll take a quick look at the Ninjago built case as well while I see what our next request was. We got Shang-Chi Bricks in the chat. Hello. Any Lego House exclusives? Ooh, very good questions. I will go and look up front. I know we did get some in recently in the Orlando store, so they almost certainly are on our website. If you go to either atlbrick.com or orlbrick.com, it's going to be a shared inventory, so either way. I know we did get a bunch of those in down there. I can see if we have any here for you, though, for sure. Cross Urban says, definitely need to wait a bit before I can get it. Yeah, I got to save that money up, right? Stever with a PH wants to know if we got any cool hats. Not the coolest hats. Not the coolest hats from my friend Stever. We do have some pretty cool hats though. Let's see what kind of hats we got right now. Quick little detour over here. What? Oh yeah, that's true. We got these ones right now. These are embroidered Georgia Classic Space state
We're actually
hats.
getting more of our other ones sold out.
Joe is wearing a
But
Stever
also,
original.
Yeah, gotta rock it. It's cool. I mean,
Of course.
we will be restocking our other.
For sure. I'm not going to risk flipping my camera around here, but I think I got, I got an Atlanta Brick Co. one on today.
Yeah.
That's one of the other ones we have. We need to restock those. All right, let's see. Any Lego House exclusives? Let's see. Usually we keep that type of stuff over in this area. I'm not seeing any right now. We have a ton of like cloth retail store display banners, if that's the kind of thing you're into. Got a ton of those. Do we have any Lego House exclusives right now, Ian? I know they got some in Orlando a couple weeks ago, so I told them to check the website. Typically that, yeah. Keep moving this direction. A lot of old castle stuff. Oh, yeah, this is worth showing off for sure. One of the earliest Kuso sets here, the Hayabusa satellite. And then there was the other one that was there was like a submarine or something was the other first one. We got some early ones here for sure. Back to the Future was another one that was under the Kuso label.
Got a Market Street factory
Market
set, one of the
Street
first
modular.
modulars.
Ooh, certified pre-owned. Somebody's looking for that for their modular collection, I know. Yeah, I don't think we have any Lego House exclusives right now, but like I said, check the website. There were some in Orlando recently. All right, let's see. Castle for Rob Claxton. Yes, we always have Castle. I think we saw a little bit of a sneak peek of it earlier. But we got the Magisto's Workshop here. That was the one that they remade as a gift with purchase. Also got a Horseman's Crossing there. What is this one? Knight's Challenge. That's a good one there. With the Joust. Very expensive for what it is. That one's new sealed as well. A lot of these ones here are new sealed and not even just certified pre-owned. So definitely check on the website if you're looking for some of these classic castle sets, if you are a collector of those. Got some nice pirates up on the top shelf as well. Lima Bricks wants to see built Ninjago mechs specifically. We can definitely check that out for you, Lima Bricks. I think we showed off the case a little bit, but I can go back to look specifically for mechs. All right, Lima Bricks said, Gary can't get my hopes up like that. I know. And then we can check out the city section for Inimitable Gaming as well. Welcome in. We're going to check on some Ninjago mechs first. Then we'll head over to city. And then Cross Airborne wants to see Star Wars for sure. We just got a bunch of new sealed original wave Star Wars sets in just last night, I believe. So those are hot off the presses. We will go take a look at those. Here's some nice built Ninjago mechs. I really like that one there with that dark azure color. Very nice. The dark green and dark orange color scheme as well. Looking pretty good. I think that guy may be missing his stickers, but a very nice build nonetheless. Let's see if we got any other mechs hiding around. Yep, here's another couple cool ones. Very nice, very nice. Let's see if we got anybody else hiding out down on the bottom. I think that may be it for mechs. Mechs seem to mostly be on the top couple shelves there. All right, let's go check out City for Inimitable Gaming. And then Star Wars for Cross Airborne. How much is the tax on the website? It depends where you live, Cross Airborne. If you go and add something to your cart, it will automatically show you that at checkout. Stever says, all excellent hats. That's right. We got the best hat game in the biz here at Atlanta Brick Co. Rick's got a few August sets early. Very nice. Very nice. Inimitable Gaming. Anything specific you're looking for in city? Built sets, minifigs, sealed sets? I got sealed sets here behind me. Let's see. Ooh, Shang-Chi Bricks is going on a trip to Denmark, trying to figure out which exclusive to get at Lego House. Currently, last I know, they would have this year's the Fabuland set. I think they still have the Duck, even though that one's a couple years old. I believe last year's set was the different building systems. It was like the Technic, the Duplo, and the regular system bricks. And then they may still have like the Dagny Home one, but any ones older than that are pretty much going to be retired. For the first few years, and not a lot of people knew that going to Lego House meant that, they may not have all of the Lego House exclusive sets they've ever produced. So ones like the Molding Machine or the Tree of Creativity, those are pretty much long retired at this point. But we do get them in periodically, for sure. We would have listings for all of those on our website that you could go sign up for restock notifications if you wanted to be notified as soon as we got one in. Morgan has joined the chat. Welcome in, Morgan. Welcome in. New Star Wars. I did indeed. I think it's time to head that direction. He has been summoned. Yes, we just got a whole bunch of brand new sealed, original 1999 wave. And that kind of time period Star Wars sets. So we'll start with the first one here, which was in our thumbnail, Mos Espa Pod Race. This one is new sealed. A little bit, let's see if I can get the light. Just a little bit of warping on the box. A little bit. But otherwise, all going to be new bags in there. Let me make my way over to the Star Wars case where we put the rest of them so that y'all can see. And let's take a look at what we got. Some of these are going to be certified mixed in with sealed, but the sealed ones are what is new. So I'm guessing that this Sith Infiltrator right here was new as of last night. But we also have a Mos Eisley Cantina back there, the one with all the sand red and sand blue, which is very cool. Let's see who else we got hiding back here. Naboo Starfighter, that was probably new last night. Some of these smaller ones as well, the Speeder Bikes and the Naboo Swamp, the Land Speeder and the Droid Fighter. We have a few different X-Wings in varying conditions, but those will all be under the same listing. Original Snow Speeder, original Naboo Starfighter. There's Anakin's Pod Racer. All kinds of new goodies. Excellent, excellent. Let's see, I'm trying to see what this one is back here. Oh, that's the Jango Slave 1, certified with Outbox. Very nice. Very nice. Lemur Bricks, it is possible to order that dark green mech. Yes, send us an email, and we can send you a manual invoice for a pre-built set, for sure. Absolutely. Trucks and Old Town, said Inimitable Gaming. Yeah, I can go back and look for that specifically. Again, you looking for pre-built or sealed in the box still? All right, let's see. Cross Airborne, mostly Ninjago One Friends set. Nice. I think they would have the architect building of the actual Lego house. I think that is one they kept around longer, but I'm not sure. Not sure if they'll still have that one or not. I believe that's one that they did keep around a little longer. So they may still have that. Trucks and Old Town. All right, let's see if I can find anything like that. Any kind of specific trucks. I mean, there's lots of different types of utility trucks that they have in Lego City. I mean, there's ice cream trucks, like food van type things. But if you're just looking for like tractor trailer trucks, maybe a little bit more limited in our options. Let's see. I mean, that one sort of is a truck, but that's stunts specifically. And I'm not sure what you mean by Old Town. I mean, here's like a town center. Unless you mean like old classic town theme. Those are mostly going to be up front in our older case, but there's going to be a few of them in here. These would be older classic town kind of era sets here. Let's see. Yeah, there's some more built ones down there. But let's go take a look at our older theme cases up front. All right, let's see. I have a sealed copy of the first Star Wars set. Got it for $1 at a yard sale. Wow, that's crazy. Party like it's $19.99. That's exactly right, Morgan. Probably pre-built, says Inimitable Game. All right, I'll keep that in mind as we keep looking. A new leak for the UCS Death Star will include a hot tub stormtrooper. That's exactly right. We will certainly be talking about that more on our next live stream, The Morning Brick, which will be next Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll be doing The Morning Brick, talking about all the Lego leaks, news, and rumors from the prior week. I've not been on it the past couple weeks, because I've had some dentist appointments and things like that. But next week, we may be doing it from up in Virginia, as myself, Randy, Ian, Garrett, Juliana, we are all going up to Brick Fair, Virginia. And so most of us will be up there, so we may try and do the live stream from there. We shall see. Some more older castle things. Most of our older town-themed sort of things are in this case here. We got some very old stuff in this case over here. A lot of the old Samsonite kind of bricks and pieces, little individual parts packs here, which are very neat. A lot of the old classic molded trees, classic road signs and flags, the old antennas, even some HO scale cars. Lots of very cool old stuff. All right, let me go back here, see if I missed any requests. Yes, Lima Bricks for the dark green mech for sure. Send us an email. Let's see. I think there was one. Let's see. Cross Airborne Custom was looking for boxed and pre-built clone sets, official figures, and custom figures. We could certainly take a look. Boxed and pre-built clone sets. So like anything from the Clone Wars time period? I mean, that's going to be all kinds of stuff. I'll just kind of scan through pretty much all the cases here. We're actually a little bit light on sealed Star Wars sets right now, but let's take a look. Oh, look, there's even more out here from those early waves. There's the B-Wing, the Rebel Control Center, TIE Fighter, and the Y-Wing combo pack. Here, let's pull that out so we can see that Y-Wing on there. That one's also new sealed. Here's that original Gungan sub, new sealed as well. Didn't even see these over here. We got a certified Rancor pit right now. That looks pretty good. Let's see what else we got hiding up here. Looking for anything else from Clone Wars time period. Let's see. Probably pre-built. Any clone sets, dude. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at it. For any clone sets. Just scan through. Do a few passes here. Hopefully you see something you like. All right. There's Rex's ATTE. That looks pretty good. Pre-built. I like that one a lot. That was something that they did that was very different, but I don't know if they'll ever do again in terms of making an ATTE, is making that specific version. How much for central tax approximately? I'm not sure what you're asking, Cross Airborne. The tax would be dependent on your location. So you got to go on the website and add something to your cart, and it should show you what the tax would come out to based on your shipping address. It's typically around 7% for people who shop here in store. It's usually a combination of the state tax and the county tax. But the best way to know, yeah, it's not based on your time zone, Cross Airborne. It's based on typically your state and potentially your county. So, like I said, go on the website, log into your account if you have one, and if you just add something to your cart, it should show you that tax estimate. Let's see if there were any other clone era sets here. We got some nice store displays in here too as well. Put on top of the case. This one's pretty cool. We have the First Order Star Destroyer, the Heavy Assault Walker, and the Resistance Bomber all in one. No Finch Dalla with that one though. That would have been crazy if Finch Dalla was in the store display for the Resistance Bomber. Let's see. Here's a few more sealed sets up top here, as well as some larger built sets up on the top shelf. The Ghost up there. Let's see. There's the Solo Millennium Falcon. There's an Obi-Wan's Starfighter with the hyperdrive ring. That one's pretty good. Some gunships, some Tantivs. I think Ian and them were working on kind of redoing this recently, clean it up a little bit, reorganize. The constant battle here. Oh, for shipping. Yeah, same thing. Shipping will also show you an estimate at checkout for sure. All right, well, I will keep looking around. Let me know what else you all are interested in seeing. If I missed your request, feel free to drop it in the chat again, as I may have just overlooked it, but feel free to drop it a second time. Otherwise, I will continue to look around until I get some more requests. Here's some more, again, cloth banner store displays like I was talking about earlier. Kind of mixed around the store with their respective themes. There's a cool Atlantis one. I know we have a few different Atlantis designs as well. Maybe we'll go check those out and look a little closer. Bionicle case is looking pretty good right now. Now Garrett's getting that pretty stacked. Potentially in advance of Bionicle Day coming up on August 10th. I know we were discussing some options for a potential sale for Bionicle Day. No details about what that's going to look like yet, as far as I know. What do you think, Garrett? Are we still going to do a Bionicle Day sale?
That we are.
We are? No details about that yet, though? Still thinking about it?
I think it's going to be around 10%.
Ooh, okay.
On all Bionicle,
Okay, all right.
including masks, including parts, including sets.
Well, there you go. There's your first potential rumor about the Bionicle Day sale. So stay tuned to that if you're a Bionicle fan. All right, Crossover wants to see the custom Star Wars figures. We can take a look at those as well. Just got restocked according to Garrett, so we should have some new. Oh yeah, these stands are looking stacked. Look at all of these Sith in here. Holy cow. Yeah, these are some freshly stocked stands for sure. Look at all those red lightsaber blades. That's crazy. These are all going to be on our website as well. They should come up if you search either their actual name or the sort of slightly altered names that you see here on the stands. They should both come up either way. All right, let's move over here. See some of these ones here. Lots more Jedi. Some bounty hunters as well. Some separatists. Miscellaneous aliens. There's your custom Max Rebo. And then let's look down here at all of our clones, I think is what Cross Airborne is mostly after. These are all going to be Clone Army customs down here on this stand. These are looking very good in these cases with these new LED lights that we've been putting in. A lot of our display cases helps everything pop out, make sure the tags are a little bit more legible. I can tell, Cross Airborne. I can tell for sure. We know what you're after. All right. Just kind of pan around. No, they are not cheap, but that's the nature of custom figures. There's a lot of attention and detail that goes into making every one, as well as purchasing parts on the aftermarket and things. So it's always going to be more expensive than when Lego produces them directly. And then down here we just sort of got a grab bag of ones that may not necessarily be online. These are things that we've either had left over from prior orders or potentially even ones that have been traded in or things like that. So they're a little bit more miscellaneous, so we don't necessarily have tags for all of them, but they do all have prices and they can be bought. So if you see something you like, let us know. Full figures anyway. Yeah, exactly. Lots and lots of custom figures. All right, let's see a couple more over here. And then we will go take a look at something fresh. Lots of different individual visors and helmets and things you can purchase as well. All right. What is that? B3 Customs. Ooh, Dagobah surfing team. That's funny. All right, let's go take a look at something new. Let's go take a look at those cloth banners I was talking about earlier. Those are pretty cool. I actually did end up buying one that was a sort of a more generic Lego store display banner. That's the kind of stuff that I like. But let's give them a quick look-see here. See what we got. Got some Lego City Arctic over there. Some more generic Lego minifigures. A beach one. Cars. Got Santa Claus in there. Here's a Friends Heart Lake City one. Got Lemur Bricks would like that. Heroica. That's crazy. If you've never played Heroica, it was one of Lego's games that they were producing in the mid 2000s, but they did a more specific, almost kind of RPG inspired board game as well. There's a CMF one. It's pretty cool. There's another Santa. Here's some more of the Atlantis ones I was talking about. One with the Shark Guardian, and one with the sort of Squid Guardian guy there, and another Christmas presents one. There's also a ton more of those on our website as well, so I think you can find a collection or just search cloth banner and end up finding a whole bunch of different cool retail store displays. Here's a ton of Christmas stuff. I suppose it's never too early to start thinking about Christmas, but you know how that goes. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing any other fresh requests, but I will continue to look around. Here's our brick-built city, Bricklanta. This has all kinds of fun custom modular buildings that we've designed in it, as well as a model of the Noonan Courthouse in it. It's got lights and a train. A new train that I built for the summer. We'll watch it as it comes around here. It's Paradisa inspired. I love me some Paradisa. So we got the horse on the front. Ooh, it goes by quick. We'll try and catch it one more time. Got the Paradisa horses on the front, and in the back they're having a pool party. Yeah, there we go. That was pretty good. Maybe we'll come back and see it again once it stops. Let's go take a look at the top shelf. People always like to see the top shelf. Let's see. Let's go take a look. On the top shelf, we'll do a quick pass. Got some nice castle sets up here. Some newer ones with that newer red dragon. I remember getting that one when it was retail. That was a good set, but it has gone up. That is $220 even for a certified pre-owned one. This is one I missed out on when that came out from the fantasy era. Kind of a similar style set to the one exactly to its right, but this one had a cool skull drawbridge. Then classic ninja, one of my favorite themes ever. There's the Emperor's Stronghold from the second wave of that theme. We got some pirates. Let's see, I think that was the 2009 wave of pirate. Got a few of those. I think these ones were the 2011, actually. Let's see. Nope, 2015. Wrong again. More classic ninja sets as well. There's the Flying Ninja Fortress, as well as the bridge. Got some other older pirates here. Got a Belleville set, certified pre-owned. The Dance Studio, that's cool. Got some underwater sets as well. Always love some good early Aqua Zone. There we go. Some Aqua Raiders as well. Aqua Raiders 1, that big scorpion battle. That's cool. Got the Imperial Trading Post up there. Some of those are sealed brand new, which is wild. You don't see that every day. Oh, Morgan has been a member for 38 months, and he also just ordered the 2000 B-Wing and Trade Federation AAT. Nice, Morgan. Good selections. I know that that B-Wing with the Rebel Control Center is kind of interesting. Go take a look at it, and I'll go ahead and pull them off the shelf for you. It was interesting because the B-Wing is just sort of a unstable kind of set. They built this little Rebel Control Center basically as a stand for it to sit on. Let's see. I think that's this one. I think that's this one where I think the stand, the little side build there maybe functions as a sort of stand for it to sit on. But let's see. That is the 2000 Rebel B-Wing. And then let's see if I can find that Trade Federation AAT for you. Maybe we can go ahead and pull that as well. Sneak through here. That one may be in the case. I may have to get Matt, our shipping manager, to pull it out for you. That is the one. And a member for 38 months. That's right. Thank you for being a member with us for so long, Morgan. We certainly appreciate that. I'm going to go stick this back on the shipping manager's desk right now. Let's see. Ooh, nobody back here. He must have been out on the floor somewhere. But I will go ahead and leave that right there for you, Morgan. And it's as easy as that. Easy as that. Oh, certified AAT. All right, I'll have to look for that. Without box, according to Joe. Let's see. Oh, there's Matt. He might be looking for it right now. Looking for the certified AAT. It's going to be the tan. That could be one of those right there. I see a lot of tan parts in there. I bet it's that one right behind there. So it'll be all right in the case. I'll come back and get it maybe after the stream's over. Official clone figures, asks Cross Airborne Customs. Yeah, we can certainly take a look at that. Looks like John's working on pulling some orders right now. We'll sneak behind him here. Look at some clones. This one looks like another stand that needs to be restocked pretty soon. But we'll take a look nonetheless. We got some Bad Batch figures up there on the top. All sorts of clones in here. There's your Kashyyyk clones, your Geonosis clones, your Mace Windu clones, your Wolfpack clones, your Shock Trooper clones, Commander Fox clones, Ahsoka clones, Captain Rex clones, all kinds. Open visor specifically. Yeah, we got a couple of them right there in the back. I think the one on the left, the yellow, was what, 327th? With the shoulder pauldron that has the open visor, and then the the green one. I can't remember which one he was a part of, but he has gotten quite pricey. Even at slightly used, he's $104. What a specific price! $104 there for that green open visor clone. Those early ones there, but very cool to collect them all. If that's the kind of thing that you are into, for sure. For sure. There's actually that anniversary set that was kind of a remake of that one. All right, I think that's pretty much our main stand of clones. We can also go look in the expensive stuff case. 442nd was the green. Thank you, thank you. Let's go look in the expensive stuff case and see if we got any cool clones hiding out over there. Sometimes we've got some misprint figures or some other interesting things like that hanging out over here. Looks like we rearranged this a little bit recently too. Got some things more visible. Oh, I just put this online yesterday. This is the strangely rare Lego ruler measuring tool. It's $100 for that one little red triangular piece of plastic. But we used to have two of them, and we sold them. So that means there's people out there who do like them. The infamous Cloud City Boba Fett. But let's see what kind of clones we got hiding out over here. Here's a misprint Phase 1 clone. He is drifted quite off to the side and down. Here's some half-printed 501st helmet clones. And then there's an airborne right there with the waist cape. $200 for that one. Totally unprinted white prototype there. It's like a Sith trooper, all black. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Always worth checking out. Do we have Gasgano? Asks John Pork. Well, John, if that is your real name, which I don't think it is, let's go see if we have a Gasgano. Always good for a laugh. Let's see. Gasgano. Let's see. You're looking for one of the like original ones, the single molded piece, I'm assuming. Let's see. I'm trying to think of which stand he would be on if we had him. Let's take a look. Looking for Gasgano. Just panning through while I'm looking. Oh, I think I see him. SW0979. Is that the one you're talking about right there on the left, John Pork? Yeah, JMock Studios said we have one online. I believe that's him right there. SW0979. I think that's the single molded tan piece. I believe that one's Gasgano for $100. But yes, you can find it on our website, www.atlbrick.com. As you can find all of these great minifigures and sets and other cool Lego gear that you can't find a lot of other places. This is kind of interesting too. This is a sealed bag from the Ghost, but it's the one that has, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name right now. Zeb has Zeb in there, so you know he's brand new in the bag. So it's not a whole set, but we had just the bag for the Ghost that had the Zeb in it. So rather than open it and build it, we figured we would see if we could just sell the bag, so somebody knows they're getting him as new can get. Oh, Aldar Beto, dang it! I mixed them up. I know I mixed those two up. Which one's Gasgano? Is Gasgano the one that uses the like white chainsaw body? There we go. Morgan sent the right thing. I can't click on the link because I'm running the live stream right now. But now I'm thinking maybe Gasgano was the one that used the like white chainsaw body. I'm sure somebody will let me know if I'm right. Yes, white body. Yeah, I bet we have him. If not out here on the stand, he may be down in our minifig vault. If we have one on the website, because I'm not seeing him out here. Yeah, it's like a white chainsaw body, a couple white droid arms, and then like an exclusive printed white head with a kind of creepy looking face. Yeah, some of those early ones from the Pod Racer sets I get mixed up sometimes. Apart from old Sebulba, of course. He's easy to remember. I never made a Ben, what's his name? Ben Quadenarios. People are always making memes about him. All right, let's go back over here to our top shelf. We were about halfway through. So we'll continue our perusal until I see some other fresh requests come in. Got the Rock Raiders HQ up there. That is looking pretty good. Am I going to mock the new 3-in-1 castle? Ooh, good question, Jerry. I don't know if I'll be picking that one up or not. The figs in it do look pretty good. Do like some of those figs, but so do the figs that come in the minifigure gumball machine. I've gotten one of those. I got one of the Griffin Knights, but that's all I've gotten so far. I haven't gotten any of the Kraken Knights yet. How about you, Jerry Houston? Is that something you're planning on doing? We got the Bricklink Designer Program very first series, Lowenstein Castle up there. Here's some more classic castle sets. Again, new sealed in the box. That is insane. Black Monarch's Castle and King's Mountain Fortress. Brand new in the box. Forbidden Island from Pirates. Ice Station Odyssey from Ice Planet. Some Power Miners. Ooh, that's like Power Miners Wave. I think it was 3 was when it switched to the Lava Monsters in the water. Very nice. Rebel Combat Frigate with the very expensive Ahsoka in there. That one is also brand new. Some Western. We rarely ever have Western. Grumpy J! How the grump is everyone today? I'm doing grumptastic, Grumpy. How about you? We got the carousel. Actually, we got both versions of the carousel. That's crazy. Both certified pre-owned. That one on the left there, the one that comes with the exclusive and also highly expensive sound brick, playing that carousel sound, as well as the newer version. A little bit cheaper, $400 for the newer version compared to, ooh, what is that, $500 for the older one? It's actually not too big a difference. Not as big as I would have guessed. Oh, this is a really nice looking Exoforce set. Look at that holographic box on that. Oh man, the Shadow Crawler. That is very nice. And only $80 for that one. That's a good deal. That's almost like the skeleton trapped in the ball on the back. That's really cool. I bet somebody's going to pick that up here pretty soon. Got the Atlantis portal set there with all of those different Atlantis tokens. Very cool. We have a Cloud City. Certified pre-owned. Only stipulation is that the Boba Fett has a left arm crack. But apart from that, everything else in that Cloud City is going to be present and in good condition. A nice old Belleville set here, certified as well. Kind of a horse stable, horse-centric Belleville set. Got the original Venator up there. That old Clone Wars style Palpatine. Very cool. Lots of good stuff on the top shelf right now. Hopefully you see something y'all like. Grumpy J says, Grumptastic as usual. Fantastic. Look at these dudes.
What's up, man?
These dudes. We got Austin home for the summer. There's Ian, whatever. Joe's frozen. Joe's stuck. Joe's buffering right now. We got Grant over here as well. Oh, Grant got real short. Oh, he's going downstairs.
Hi.
He's going downstairs. The stairs are over there, though. That was weird. Grumpy J wants to know if I will be at the Atlanta show and the Tampa show. If you're referring to the Atlanta show coming up in August, the back to school show, I don't believe I'll be attending that one. I may change my mind. Probably will not be attending Tampa, though. My upcoming shows, I will be attending Brick Fair, Virginia, which is just next week now. I'm actually leaving tomorrow to drive up there early for that. And then after that, gosh, I don't know. Probably not until Atlanta the following February. Nolis, welcome in. Nolis says, haven't been on this channel for a long time. Well, welcome back, Nolis. We're still here. We're still doing our thing. We got tons of cool old collectible Lego, as always. So if there's something you're looking for, just if you're curious to see if we have it or what it would cost, let us know. That's why we do these store tours. Morgan says, I got a reboot, Joe. Yeah, true. I might need to head over there. Here is our fan display area, which is drawing to a close. We were running this for a while where fans could submit their mocks to be on display. At this point, we are not really accepting any new submissions. So if you submitted one in here, let's see. I know Grumpy J had one in here. There's Grumpy J's mock right there. Plump Daddy Bricks had this cool, like, rusted out tank with flowers all over it. Geology Joe had a bar of soap. Lemur Bricks did the joy of building up there. So if you did build one of these and you want it back, now is the best time to send us an email or come in the store if you would like to reclaim it. Otherwise, we will just start setting those aside. We'll probably move these into the studio here pretty soon so that we will still have them when people do want to come back to claim them or have us ship them back to them if necessary, so that we can start to think about what we're going to display there next. We may be expanding our city over to that side and adding more infrastructure like sidewalks and roads so that we can make and display more custom modular buildings. We've got a ton of modulars up here, including a lot of custom ones that are either rebrickable designs or of our own design that we need some more display space for, as our modular section is outgrowing its size. So we are going to move them into that area where the fan display was. So like I said, if you have something on there that you want back, let us know. Otherwise, we will still hang on to it for a little while so that people can claim those. All right. Let's see. If there's any other requests or you requested something earlier that you're looking for or that you want to see, if it's a Lego set, a minifigure, a Bionicle mask even, a store display, a cloth banner, anything you're looking for, let me know. Like I said, if you requested it already and I missed it, feel free to drop it in the chat again, and I will be happy to go and look at it for you. Here's a bunch of classic space themes. Look at that. Got some insectoids in there, some UFO, some OG Space Police, Unitron even. Wow, you don't see Unitron every day. There were only a few sets made for that in total, including but not limited to one of the three monorail sets. Got some Life on Mars. There's some more Aqua Raiders back here. A lot of Life on Mars right now, actually. If you're into Life on Mars, now's a good time to get some good certified sets from that. Got a whole bunch of those. Here's some even older stuff over here. Got some Blacktron 2, as well as the remade Blacktron Cruiser gift with purchase. Some Hydronauts, very kind of niche underwater theme. Some Aqua Raiders 1, not to be confused with the later Aqua Raiders. There's some M-Tron. Looking pretty good. This is the kind of stuff I like. Grumpy J said, I'll look at mine live when I come up for the Atlanta show. Perfect, Grumpy J. We will see you in the store then. How much is that random custom grab bag type thing? Star Wars grab bag type thing. Are you talking about like our Star Wars random bulk Cross Airborne? Is that what you're referring to? Or was it something you saw in the store here? Maybe I missed what you're referring to. Give me some more specifics so I can get you an answer to your question. Let's see. Let's see what other cool stuff we got right now. We got some awesome built UCS sets. Here's the built Razor Crest, built Death Star, which some of the figures for the upcoming UCS Death Star just leaked earlier. We'll also be talking about that on Wednesday on the Morning Brick. Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Daylight Time? I don't know which one we're on. I lose track. Here's the Executor Superstar Destroyer. One they have not remade apart from the MIDI scale version, but fairly hard to find this one. Don't see that every day, but pre-built, it is $1,000. And if you get it in store, you can get that 20% off deal, as you can on any of our build sets. That's the best reason to come in store to shop our build sets, is to get that 20% off discount if you live nearby. You can get pre-built sets either way, though. Again, that is why we do these store tours. You can get pre-built sets if you just send us an email, and we can send you a custom invoice for those as well. Look, we got the Disney Castle over there, Ninjago City Gardens, the original Diagon Alley. Well, original is a little bit of a finicky term when you're talking about Diagon Alleys. There were some older ones than that, but they were much more limited in capacity. The first large Diagon Alley, I should say. Any insectoids, asks Nolis. Yes, we can certainly go look for that. And Cross Airborne was asking about custom figures. Oh, were you talking about I was talking about showing off the custom Star Wars figures that were on the bottom shelf. Yeah, they're all varying prices. Just sort of depends. Let's go look. I'll give you a few quick samples while we're on the way to check out insectoids for Nolis. Let's see, down here on this bottom shelf, just a lot of different sort of miscellaneous custom figures here. A lot of them seem to be ranging from, let's see, 15, 20, 25, 30. So all kind of around the same prices you typically expect to see custom figures for. But if there's a specific one you're interested in, let me know or shoot us an email and we will get you a specific price on it. But yeah, most of the ones I'm seeing down here are 15, 20, 25, and then a couple that are 30. But these seem to be, because they're sort of miscellaneous ones, they seem to be a little bit cheaper, more affordable than the standard custom figures that we stock. All right, let's go check out insectoids. Ella says, hi, Kevin, from Facebook. Hi, Ella. Hope you're enjoying your time off today. Let's go look for some insectoids again. Let's see. There's Power Miners, Rock Raiders, Alien Conquest, Alpha Team. Let's see. Here was the one insectoid set that I saw earlier when I called it out. Set 6837. Sort of a small to medium-sized one. Let's see if we got any other insectoids hiding out. Ooh, there's another one in the back. Certified pre-owned. Set 6969. Nice. Not even a chuckle from Austin. That's all right. It was a bad joke. Let's see. All that down there seems to pretty much be underwater themes. So those may be the only two insectoid sets that we have currently. Let me peep this back one back here. No, that one appears to be another Unitron set, actually. Yeah, crazy. Don't see those every day again. Yeah, it might be just those two insectoid sets today, but you can check on our website for sure, Nollis. And you can actually search by theme. So if you click under building sets and then find the drop down for space, under there you should see all the different space themes as well. And you can click on insectoids. Or if instead of doing shop by sets, you do shop by theme, same thing, shop by theme, then go under space, and then click Insectoids, and that would show you all of our sets and minifigures and parts and basically anything that we tag with insectoids on our website if you are particularly interested in that theme. The green ones, asks Cross Airborne Customs. Yes, let's go look at those green ones, phase 2 on the bottom shelf, and see what those we're going for. Looks like there's a handful of them here on the left, and they appear to all be going for $19.99. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them right there, and they are all $20 each. So if that's something you're looking for, again, I don't believe those are going to be on our website, but send us an email, info@atlbrick.com, and we can certainly get you invoiced if you would like to purchase some of those. All right, let's see. It's about 1:45 here, so we could go for another 15 minutes if we want to, if we get any more requests. Otherwise, I may only meander around for a few more minutes here and show you all off some other interesting things. But if you have any other requests, for sure let me know, and I will be happy to go take a look for you. There's all that Christmas stuff again. Lots of Christmas trees. Ooh, that's not even a very old... I think that was just last year's, wasn't it? The post office? Santa's North Pole post office. Pretty cool. A sand blue in there. Looks good. Here is our kiosk in store for customers and folks who are coming in looking for specific parts and sets and things. They can come in store and browse right here on a nice big screen rather than looking at it on their phone. They can place an order for pickup right here. We've got a ton of non-production parts right here as well. These are very rare parts, typically made only by LEGO for special projects, as these are parts that don't exist in these colors in standard LEGO sets. So lots of cool stuff in there. Look at those transparent blue plates. Those are pretty hard to get. There's Randy. Hi, Randy.
Hi, everybody.
She's got a beautiful Paradisa shirt on, one that you can also find on our website. Let's see what we got hiding out back over here. Ooh, Braille bricks. Another one you don't see every day. Let's see. We got the Galaxy Explorer, an excellent set. One of the best, probably top 5 sets out of the last few years from that 90th anniversary wave. The Lion Knight's Castle would be another one of my top 5 sets from recent years. Also came out for the 90th anniversary. There's the Colosseum. This is one that has actually already gone up quite a bit in price if you're looking for one sealed in the box, but you could get one pre-built here. Let's see what else we got hiding out over here on this top shelf. Ooh, Pharaoh's Forbidden Ruins, certified pre-owned, $5988 for $500. That looks real good. That is also one of my favorite sets of all time. So $20. Yes, that's correct. Cross Airborne for those green troopers. Yes, lime 2x2 plates. Let's go take a look. It probably wasn't lime. It was probably yellowish green is that color. Grumpy J dropping those Randy Joy emojis. If you are one of our members, you do get access, even at the lowest tier for 99 cents a month, you get access to all of those fun emojis for all of our different staff members. I have one, Joe has one, Randy has one, Ed has one, Chris has one. I don't know who else has one. There's all kinds of fun emojis in there for sure. If there's new emojis you want to see, if we get more members, we can get more emojis for y'all too. Or we can swap out some old ones with some new ones. Might be time to take a look at that again. Let's keep looking here. There's some Daniel Wow emojis from Morgan. Yeah, Cross Airborne. I believe they were yellowish green. Yeah. Lime 2x2 plates would be common for sure. Here's another case where we keep a lot of our gift with purchases, some of which are rarer than others. There's a store grand opening exclusive one for the Fifth Avenue Lego store in New York, I believe. Here was the Black Friday gift with purchase that came with the Colosseum. That's the Chariot. That one was pretty rare, pretty hard to find. Here's some other more recent ones. The Marine Chronometer that I believe was available with the release of the Endurance Polar Ship. Here is a LEGO Playday employee exclusive, Mysteries of Play. This one is really cool. This one comes with a secret decoder. It's got Morse code and a decoder wheel on it. Transparent red window. That one was really cool. We also have some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. San Diego Comic-Con is actually going on right now. There's the Brickbuster Video membership card and minifigure from a couple years ago with that really cool exclusive Be Kind Rewind torso. If you were alive in the time of VHS, you know about Be Kind Rewind. Some other cool stuff down here. Ooh, this MSC Cruises cruise ship. That's pretty cool. You can actually only buy that on one of those cruise ships or on atlbrick.com. Here's some other interesting Legoland exclusive things, some rarer poly bags. There's another cool thing back there. This was also an employee exclusive for the 90th anniversary. It was a timeline game. I think you could search that website on if you want to find it. But it's a card game where you play with your friends and you try and put the cards out in the correct timeline of the order of the events that they happen. So lots of them are just real world events like inventions of various common household items, but then there's lots of Lego history items in there as well, like when the brick patent was founded, things like that. So a fun game if you're a Lego history buff or trivia nerd. Let's see. Morgan says, "Oh, Fifth Avenue store opening set listed as out of stock on the site. We will have to look at that." Hey, Ian, got some keys for this IKEA cabinet right here? You take a look at this Fifth Avenue employee set. Morgan's saying it might be out of stock on the website. Might need to get that back on the inventory. Thank you, Morgan, for checking that. We'll get Ian right on that. What do you got? Whoa! That's from one of those city fire trucks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like shoots the water, you can knock the fire over or something.
Yeah.
That's a goofy part right there.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about some of those parts on maybe one of our rare parts videos or something before. We got some nice flowers over here, some rose bouquets, some of the insects as well. Take a look at this case here. This is where we put a lot of our botanicals, more aesthetic sets for sure. Lots of flowers. The Vespa, the kingfisher bird. Very cool. Polaroid camera. Very nice, very nice. Curious about the price. It is... Oh, he just took it. But yes, I believe... What was the price on that, Ian? 200. That is correct, Morgan. It is 200. And it may be... Did you get that inventory corrected?
Yes.
There you go. Should be on there now for you, Morgan. Thank you for pointing that out. There was that dark green mech I know Lemur Bricks was asking about earlier. We'll see if he sends us an email if he was interested in getting it. But it is 1:52. We've been going for nearly an hour, so if there's any last minute requests, let me know. I'll give you a couple minutes to drop any other requests in the chat before we start thinking about wrapping up for today. Take a quick lap around some areas that we haven't been in at all today. We got tons of Marvel sets as well. Marvel sealed sets. Built sets and minifigures. These are probably going to be our next cases that are going to be getting those LED strip lights because they really make the cases stand out, and it gives us a good opportunity to clean up the cases, remove some excess built sets and things like that. Here's some nice Harry Potter as well. There's that rare, harder to find older Diagon Alley, a little micro scale one. That was I think this one was a gift with purchase, maybe. The Hogwarts Gryffindor dorms where you could put all of the collectible chocolate frog tiles on there. I'm still waiting to see if they're going to do something like that for the newer portrait tiles. I bought one of the, there was another gift with purchase that was like the Hogwarts stairwell. I'm considering adapting that to be sort of a display for those newer portrait tiles that are kind of a collectible item. But we'll see if they do a gift with purchase or something similar to that Gryffindor dorm. It's a nice way to display it. Oh, that's like a pretty new set right there. Hogwarts bookends. You could get that pre-built for $80 right there if you want to save a little bit of money. Got a bunch of Overwatch sets right here. Some older dino themes. Don't see those every day. Very nice. There's some various Jurassic sets. That one's actually the Ideas T-Rex fossil. The T-Rex fossil head. Not the big, huge new T-Rex fossil, though. Prince of Persia. Ninja Turtles. Very nice. Grumpy J wants to see the employee's bathroom. No, I don't think we're going to do that. Dragonborn Paladin CMFS. Cross Airborne Custom. Yeah, let's go take a look. We actually just recently moved where CMFs are located in the store. So we can check that out. They used to be over there by City, but they outgrew that case. So we moved them up here more like where the animals used to be. The animals moved down here to the end. And the CMFs are in these last two cases here. Let's see if the D&D ones are in here as well. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, Dragonborn Paladin was D&D. Here are the D&D ones here, but I do not see any Dragon Paladins right now. But it's possible we have some that haven't just been put out yet, so definitely check our website for that Dragonborn Paladin, see if we have it. We got some good ones in there. There's Strahd von Zarovich. Looking pretty good. Lady of Pain. Very nice, very fun. There's the newest series as well. Got the Steampunk Inventor on there. Hamster costume, Boogeyman, Pirate Quartermaster. Lots of fun, nice figs. I know, very sad, Crosshair everyone. He, of course, was the kind of most desirable figure from that wave. But like I said, it's possible we have some, so check out the website for sure for the most accurate info. Here's more gift with purchases that come in those larger boxes. There's that Lego house one. A lot of the houses of the world, restaurants, shops of the world. Here's one of those, the current series. I forget what they're calling it, but the sort of different dioramas of different continents. All right, let's take a look at some other ones here. All right, got the Blacktron Cruiser, another one of those there. It's that hot dog van. Pretty cool. All right, Anna's World of Bricks. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I think we're just about ready to wrap up here today. So once again, if you have any last minute requests, drop them in the chat now or forever hold your peace. Until next week. Actually, no. Next week, we will not be doing a store tour because next week, we will hopefully be bringing you a live convention tour from Brick Fair, Virginia. So you will have to hold your peace for 2 weeks till the next store tour, unless we reschedule one potentially for earlier in the week if Elle or somebody still be here to do it. But otherwise, let me know now if there's anything else you are looking for. Cross Airborne will forever hold his peace until the next store tour. Anna's World of Bricks wants to see Lord of the Rings. We will go check that out. Since Anna just joined the chat recently, let's go check out Lord of the Rings, and that'll probably be our last stop for today. Let's go check it out as we have a few minutes left here. Store's starting to get pretty busy too as well here on this fine Friday afternoon. More and more folks are coming in, looking for something to do, doing a little bit of shopping, a little bit of perusing. In the meantime, let's go peruse our Lord of the Rings section. All right, right up here, we've got Attack on Weathertop. That one is certified pre-owned. Dol Guldur Battle, one of my favorite sets from the Hobbit wave. That one is sealed. We've got an Unexpected Gathering, the original one, brand new sealed. Attack of the Wargs, certified pre-owned. Take a look down here in the case. Got some Mirkwood Spiders certified, some Barrel Escapes certified, some Lake Town Chase certified. What is that one? Attack on Lake Town, something like that, certified. There you go. There's the elves. There's Gandalf's cart. Oh, the pirate ship, another one of my favorite ones from the Lord of the Rings set. Those ghost pirates were so well done. I wish they would do something like that for Force Ghosts from Star Wars, but still no luck. Yep, Gandalf Arrives. That was the name of that one. More recent brickheads there. Aragorn and Arwen. The Hobbit board game. Pretty wild to see that in here as well. We have a Smaug built right now by himself. Oh my gosh, $500 just for a built Smaug. Some of those parts are so fragile and the tailpiece goes missing so easily. We got these cool drawstring bags as well from The Hobbit. Pretty neat. Definitely something you don't see nearly as often. Tons of figures as well. Sorry, this case still does not have the LED strip lights in it yet. So if there's anything you want to see a specific price on, let us know. Grumpy J says to stay grumpy. Anna says, I want some of those sets someday. That's right. Got to save up your money. Sometimes it can be good to start with built sets or something like that. You can get them a little bit cheaper, get a little bit of a discount, and then maybe work your way up. This is all Indiana Jones here on the bottom. But I think that's going to do it. There's a look at what one of those drawstring bags looks like. That's really cool. It's actually, yeah, it's the video game is what it's based on. Super neat. Got Smaug right there front and center. Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. Morgan moves my Smaug into a case. Yeah, exactly. You don't want that to fall. Some of that dark red could shatter. Maybe your tail end section gets knocked under a shelf, never to be seen again. A very dangerous game, to be sure. Gotta protect those valuables. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for us. Let's see. Oh, Morgan said he bought it on a live stream a few years ago for $200. I believe it. When things start going up, they go up quick. See you later, everybody. Thank you all for joining us for this Friday store tour here at Atlanta Brick Co. Like I said, next Friday we will be doing a convention tour, hopefully from Brick Fair, Virginia. And then we will be back the week after that with another store tour. We'll come back here. Oh, there's Joe and Randy. Whoa. Whoa, we're going to get tunnel vision. Oh, no. Goodbye, everybody. Hit that like button on the way out as we zoom